It's me, it's SÖNKE-SEITEN, Halloween und herzlich willkommen zu einer wie ihr seht das, ich bin unsichtbar, es kann nur eins heißen. Es ist in etwa so wie Gezeiten oder die Erdrotation oder die Jahreszeiten. SÖNKE-SEITEN ist unsichtbar. Und deswegen ist Halloween, oder? Ich habe mir überlegt, ich habe mir sogar aufgeschrieben, was ich vorhabe. Wir spielen heute dieses schöne Spiel. Es heißt I did not buy this ticket. Und das habe ich auch wirklich nicht. Es ist von Tiago Rech oder Rech, keine Ahnung. Der ist ein Award-winning Autor anscheinend. Ich habe zwar nicht viel gefunden, aber Awards und so. Und es ist von Galleon gemacht. Die machen so Visual Novels und so ein Kram. Und ich habe gehört, es ist ordentlich scary. Und ob das auch wirklich stimmt, das prüfen wir jetzt direkt mal zusammen. Ich habe natürlich noch nicht reingeguckt, weil ich wollte natürlich das. Oh, guck mal. Mein Kopf ist leer. Da ist nur so ein roter Daumen drin. Das ist doch schön. Und so legen wir direkt scary los, finde ich. Hoffentlich muss ich nichts vorlesen. Das wäre gut. Weep for the dead. Okay. Weep. Weepe ich? Nein, es ist verdammter Text. Oh, Leute, wieso könnt ihr nicht mal jegliches Spiel in Deutsch synchronisieren, damit ich das nicht vorlesen muss?
The tears well up in my eyes, distorting my vision. They come easily, fat, salty, continuous tears, as if I had known the man lying in the coffin before me. This is the first time I've ever laid eyes on him. The tears run down my cheeks, they aged, but I resist the urge to rub my face. I know it's more dramatic to let them flow. My emotions just for show. I'm in complete control. I always am.
The deceased son. Hey, we finished the burial. Everyone's gone home, so we should settle your payment now. That was quite a performance, I have to say. Ja, also anscheinend bin ich eine Person, die auf professionellem Level trauert bei Leuten, wo vielleicht nicht so viel los ist. Guck mal, man kann nicht sagen, dass ich nicht den Preis wert bin. No, they can't. I had my doubts, to be honest, but anyway, here, the amount we agreed on over the phone.
You seem like you want to say something.
No, Well, I do actually. It's silly to try and hide it from you. I was impressed with the realism, truly. You'd never seen my father before. And yet your mourning was more emotional than that of my relatives. Ja, wir gehen mal ein bisschen direkt in die Wunde rein, würde ich sagen.
He had a bad relationship with his family, huh?
It wasn't all a bed of roses, no. You notice it's just by watching the others here? I hope that this death might create some chance of reconciliation among us. Something to unite us, even if it was just a complaining about the old man. My brother doesn't even seem to care that he passed away. It might be just a silly notion of mine, but I do believe your work here nudged us to some form of reconciliation. Maybe watching a stranger cry harder than them will touch something. But I didn't pay you to listen to me rambling, did I? Können wir drüber reden. Ich habe kein Problem damit.
You haven't paid me yet.
Oh, of course. Before you go, let me ask you a question. I got curious about how you got into this, how you learned to weep so spontaneously. It's not a common profession, let's be frank. Let's be frank. Kann ich nichts drüber sagen, tut mir leid. Sonst, ja. That's just another way of not answering. You don't even know how you got here, do you? Myself, I wanted to be an artist. Yet here I am in a suit and a tie, wearing my daily uniform to bury my father. Tja.
Is that all?
Oh. Yes, of course, forgive me. Here's the money, thank you. Can you live well off this?
This isn't my day job. I make that just for fun. It's more of a hobby, I would say.
It's a weird hobby.
Unexpected answer?
To say the least. I imagine this would take a toll on your spirit as a job. If you do it to pass the time, well...
What do you mean?
Most people don't go to so many funerals in such a short amount of time. It's an oppressive atmosphere, even if it's not your relatives. How do you deal with that?
No one ever asked me that.
Wieso hat er diese Augen in seinem Körper und in dem Sarg und überall? Aber okay. The questions help keep my mind off other things.
Makes sense.
So.
Ah, yes. The question.
Ja, hier. Even with death so close by.
I believe that we bury is only a husk. The person is gone.
Sorry, I think your cell phone is ringing.
Yes, it is. I almost managed to ignore it this time. I don't need to look at it to know who's calling. At least it interrupted the interrogation.
Won't you get it? Ich nehme das. Nö.
I have another job scheduled and it's far from here. I need to go now, so I won't be late.
Of course, please. Once again, thank you. Guck mal, wie unsichtbar ich bin. Ich kann so die Hände hoch machen und man sieht es gar nicht. Boah.
The bus should be here already.
Ja, der Bus kommt nie, Alter. So Gott sei Dank nicht die Bahn gewählt.
This is going to be a long trip. Long enough to catch up on some sleep. I hope. The client's questions gave me a headache.
Was fragen die auch so viel, aber nicht drüber nachdenken?
Where's the ticket? I should check my seat number. What's this?
Eigengrau.
000. Ja.
Eigengrau.
I did not buy this ticket. Seat 000. Weird. Maybe an error in the system?
Ja.
Ah, the bus is here.
Hallo, Bus.
Huh? This is the bus? What? How strange. Looking at it makes my teeth shatter. What is this? I need to get to that funeral in the morning.
Board the bus. Okay. Aber ist ja egal, ich steige einfach ein, auch wenn ich den nicht kenne und das Ticket nicht gekauft. Hi. Einäugiger Sportanzug Mario-Busfahrer.
Good evening, miss. Where are we headed on this dark night?
Ey, das Spiel heißt so, komm.
I did not buy a ticket for this bus.
Oh. Yes, that happens a lot here. Don't worry, the bus and I will take us where we need to go. Please take your seat. We'll be leaving shortly.
Ich frag mal diesen Bären direkt. Kann ich irgendwas anklicken?
All the seats are numbered 000.
Dann kann ich ja jetzt jeden wegschicken. Wie geil ist das? Ich möchte mich gern hier hinsetzen. Oh. Ich habe irgendwas angeklickt, wird schon.
There, in my seat once again. This bus is not like the others. Feels like I can tune out here. Let's swap ticket. Well, I'm here now, that's that. The funeral starts early tomorrow. At least I have the whole night to sleep. What a tight seat. The bus didn't look great from the outside, but it's even worse inside. But I'm a creature of routine. It's already hard to keep my eyes open.
Auch das dritte Auge nicht.
What was that? What was that? Some kind of whisper. Huh? It seems like it's coming from the seat behind me.
Sorry. much noise, okay? I don't want to bother you.
You're not bothering me.
Was ist denn ein Bothering?
Great. Yes, good. Sorry. Your voice sounds so much like my daughter's. I haven't seen my daughter in years.
Zufall.
Coincidence. Yes. Of course. Coincidence. Nothing more than that, yes. Still, your voice is too much like my daughter's. And so is your hair. Are you sure my voice doesn't remind you of anything?
A voice it can't be. It reminds me of...
It reminds you of your mother's voice, doesn't it?
It's impossible! No, it can't be!
Of course it's possible. Can't you hear me? It's no use denying the truth, dear. Would be good if we could talk, don't you think? To remember a bit of the life you had before I left.
Immer Entschuldigung sagen zur Geistern.
What? I can't hear. It's hard enough to make my voice reach you, understand? Always was. It's even harder now.
I'm very, very sorry, mother.
You need to speak louder, dear.
Leave me alone! I need to get out of here!
Boah, das ist voll luxuriös für eine Bustoilette.
What the hell was that? I don't even remember how I got here. Did I panic? This bus, why am I here?
Kann man in dem Spiel eigentlich irgendwas machen oder werde ich da eigentlich nur so durchgezogen? Voll gut, dass ich so 3 Augen in der Hand habe, das ist doch praktisch.
Look at his face. I don't even recognize it anymore. What did I look before? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be seeing this.
Ja, wenn man so viel Schindluder mit Beerdigung treibt, ist es doch eigentlich klar, dass sowas passiert. Hä? Deine Mutter hat dich immer drüber gewarnt.
I just want to reach my next job and not think about any of this anymore.
Das sagen sie alle.
It's empty? Everyone got off. We're at the bus station. How? When did we get here?
Good morning, miss. I believe I managed to compensate for tardiness after all.
Ja, hier, wie hast du das hingekriegt, Super Mario Busfahrer mit einem Auge? Sag es mir in deinem Sportanzug.
Look, the sun's rising, that's not my work.
Ja,
Then there's something very wrong with nature today, miss.
guck mal, ich mach so krasse Live-Foley-mäßige Sachen. Guck, ein Handy klingeln. Mit Sternen. Guck mal, man kann den so auf dem Kopf. Nein, nicht immer alles auf dem Kopf, sorry. Ja, ich gehe ja ans Telefon. Nicht.
No, I'm in a hurry.
Excuse me, miss, just one more thing. The ticket, please.
The what?
The ticket.
I will still with me. Here.
This is usually handed to the conductor, but I can take it too in certain cases. Look, you seem nice. Let me give you some advice. When it's time to hand over the ticket here on this bus, always hand over the ticket, huh?
Ja, klar, machen wir, kein Problem.
Don't forget it. That's your responsibility, not mine.
Okay. Look, I gotta go. Thanks for driving. See you.
Ich habe mir hier voll viele coole, gruselige Effekte wieder hier auf die Tasten gelegt, aber es macht ja selber schon das. Aber wir könnten mal jetzt ein bisschen. Warte mal. So ein bisschen. Guck mal. Okay. Lament for the departed.
The bizarre trip keeps disturbing my thoughts. I try to focus on the work I was hired for. The tears flow. I weep for a person I've never seen before. Business as usual. Though I cannot say if invoking the tears is easier or harder now.
Pass auf, ich mach noch so ein schnell schlagendes Herz, dann ist es so ein bisschen unangenehmer. Pass auf, okay. Well, that's it. It's done. He's buried and I'll never see him again. Are you alright? You seem a little under the weather. Das ist immer die Arbeit. Was erwartest du? Facing death shakes anyone up, doesn't it? This is my first funeral, can you believe it? My grandparents died when I was very young, so I remember nothing. I thought I'd feel different, knowing I'll never see him again and all. Sorry, I didn't hire you to listen to me. Das sind alles Labertanten auf der Beerdigung, Leute. I won't haha. Richtig witzig.
The old man would have laughed at that. I have to pay you. The performance was quite something, I have to say. Better than I expected. Thanks.
Here you go.
Right. You have more questions, don't you? My clients always do. I'm curious. You made a long trip to get here, didn't you? Is all this worth it?
Ich mach's nicht fürs Geld. Ich mach's für den Street Cred unter den ganzen Beerdigungsleuten. That's what I figured. I did the math, the tickets, the time spent on the road. Keine Ahnung, dann sage ich ihm, ich bin schlaflos und finde den Bus geil. Was totaler Quatsch ist. I'd never have guessed that. So this professional mourner gig covers your travel expenses?
I don't answer. I let him believe his own hypothesis.
I haven't slept much myself. I think I'm good at hiding it, but I'm shattered in a million pieces inside. You must have seen this a lot. How mourning changes people. Ja, kannst auch nicht traurig sein. Entscheid dich doch einfach dafür. A choice? How can it be a choice? My father just...
I've seen a lot of clients. Some are better at dealing with it all. Others develop their own coping mechanisms. And others, they don't deal with it at all. The mourning depends on the person. The only constant is that the departed won't come back.
We need to prepare. Was ist das denn für ein... Hier, prepare. Na gut, ourselves for this before it happens, huh? It's different when we have to face it. Thank you. Well, thank you one more time. And thank you a third time. And thank you once again. Thank you. Thanks. When we scheduled everything, you said you're becoming in from another funeral, right? Aber wieso heißt es eigentlich Funeral, wenn gar kein Fun da drin ist? Das habe ich noch nie verstanden. Aber okay. What now? One more?
No, I'm taking a break from funerals.
So I was lucky to get the last one this season.
In a way.
All this traveling must get tiresome. Ich frage about der Eigengraulinie.
Have you ever heard about a certain bus company? I called one of their buses to get here.
The Eigengraulinie.
The name rings a bell, but I can't quite remember. I went on some bus rides to settle some of the old man's real estate. I remember paying attention to the upholstery, some of the travelers' faces. The line's name though, the route, it's a blank. At least that's what I recall. The last few days have not been kind.
That's understandable. Thank you anyway. Speaking of which, it's time for me to go. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Have a good trip back. Ich bin voll gut, Alter. Zack, 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 mach ich Patte.
I ride an ordinary bus home. Nothing else happens. The bus is practically empty, so no one bothers me. A normal, boring trip back home. I sleep the whole way. When I wake up, that strange bus seems like nothing more than a nightmare. A week goes by.
Ich will bauen ein bisschen. Habe ich Hexen? Vielleicht. Ich guck mal, ob ich Hexen habe.
Two weeks go by.
Ich gehe immer noch nicht ans Telefon. Geh weg.
Life seems to return to normal.
Ich gehe immer weiter zu Beerdigungen von anderen Leuten, fahre durch die Nacht hinweg Bus, weil ich sonst nicht schlafen kann. Und ansonsten ist alles ganz gut.
As I settle back into my routine, certain thoughts creep.
Es ist viel scariger durch meine Einlagen hier. Pass auf, jetzt ist nämlich wieder Game Audio. Gar nicht so creepy. Immer mich direkt wählen. Ich kann einfach so Geräusche unter Spiele legen. Das ist mein Audioservice für euch. Ich habe Tagessätze von, weiß ich, was kostet so eine Busfahrt nachts? 12 Euro. 12 Euro nachts Tagessatz für Geräusche auf Spiele. Danke.
With every vibration of the cell phone, the insomnia returns.
Ja, was? So klar.
I look for new gigs. I may not like to admit it, but the service helps pay the bills. The lack of sleep doesn't make the other aspects of my life any easier. I contact the son of a man called Eventuell. He liked to spend hours rowing about on a small lake near his town. He left 2 sons, 2 daughters, some grandchildren. He was 62 years old, a retired bus driver. He had a sudden heart attack. That little boat became his coffin. I bought a ticket on a regular bus, one with reclining seats. The passing of days have left that last trip more surreal than ever in my memory. A dream formed by a poor night of sleep in an uncomfortable seat. Still this time I made sure to check the bus company's name on the ticket. Comment lines. Normal. No surprises. The bus must be arriving by now. Ah! Damn it. I forgot the deceased dossier at home. I want...
Was? Wieso denn nicht? Wieso? Man muss doch da nur heulen. Naja.
I wanted to study it during the trip.
Was ich mich aber die ganze Zeit frage, ist das nicht einfach irgendwie, wie ist dieser richtig crappige, uralte Film, irgendwie Harold and Maude oder so? Ist das nicht auch da, dass er oder sie oder wer auch immer die ganze Zeit nur auf fremde Beerdigungen geht und ja, aber es ist artsy, award-winning Novel hier.
Can I remember all the information?
Das ist die Frage. An welcher Stelle Ivanildo Alves ist es.
What was his profession?
He was a bus driver. I know it.
And he enjoyed?
I think he enjoyed having sex because he had so many children. Rowing.
I think I managed to remember the most important points. I'd better write it all down before I forget. I have pen and paper in my purse. What's this? How? I bought a ticket for another bus line. It was a Comet line and now it's a Eigengrau. How? Oh, I'm going crazy. I remember it well. It was called...
Du weißt es gar nicht mehr.
No, that's not right.
Das war ich nicht. Hier seht ihr meine Hände. Ja, Eigengrau, come on. Wieso spiele ich immer Gruselspiele, die gar nicht gruselig sind und ich mache mich lustig darüber? Naja.
This is impossible. I don't want to get in this thing. But I have no choice.
Okay. Aber die Grafiken sind ganz schön. Sound ist eigentlich auch gut, aber es wäre noch besser, wenn man das hier hätte.
Hey, you traveled with us some time ago, didn't you, miss? I hope my services will be more to your liking this time around.
How are you doing this?
With a lot of hard work, I assure you. Assure. We prioritize quality in what we do.
Ja.
We are not to blame for errors in the ticketing system.
It wasn't an error, I had the ticket in my hands.
Yes, I just drive the bus.
That's enough, I'm leaving.
Will the lady allow me one last comment? Perhaps you are asking the wrong questions. Maybe it isn't our work you should be questioning.
What?
I see many people entering and leaving this bus every day, but not all reach their destination. You are a few steps away from your seat, your ticket is in your hands. What a waste to throw it away, don't you think?
Wohl wahr.
Indeed, even if I changed buses, I'd miss the funeral. That's not the point though, is it?
Ja, komm, wir fahren den Bus, finde ich.
Great. We'll begin our trip shortly. Please get settled.
Ich möchte wieder neben diesem Bären da sitzen, oder was das ist. Vielleicht drücke ich jetzt nichts und warte, bis man mir eine Chance gibt.
I can see some empty seats.
Ich möchte vorne sitzen, bei dem netten Bärenmann vielleicht.
She's not coming back, is she? I don't feel anything. Except for the drowsiness.
Except. Wenn es doch solche Dinge geben würde, die bei Übersetzungen, ach ja, wir leben ja in verdammt nochmal 2024 und können alles mit blöden Computer machen. Sogar richtige Rechtschreibungen in englischer Sprache, oder?
Oh, I can't ignore it. Her presence here.
Is it you? I'm glad you came back, dear. I thought I wouldn't see you again. It's been a while, hasn't it? You never cared much about it.
The similarity, the voice tone, it's incredible. It can be though, can be!
Daughter, I know our last conversation didn't go very well.
Didn't go very well? Is that how you classify expulsing your daughter from your own deathbed? Screaming?
I just reacted to what you said today. You wanted to deny me the right to die.
You ran away from me.
Did I? Does it matter now? I'm back, daughter. I know you recognize my voice. I returned to give you another chance.
Okay, was willst du jetzt genau von mir, Mutter? Wieso hauntest du mich jetzt auch noch hier, wenn du tot bist? Ich dachte schon, endlich kann ich mal meinen Neigungen zu Trauern nachgehen. Und dann machst du mir auch das noch zunichte. Was ist das? Was ist das? Ich dachte, eigenes Fleisch und Blut hält zusammen. Und ist irgendwie da für einen, auch in der Welt der Toten. Aber du machst mein Leben hier nur noch schlimmer. Mutter, was soll das? Erst babst du mich hier rein in die Welt, ohne mich vorher zu fragen. Dann gehst du einfach und schreist mich an. Und jetzt bin ich alleine hier und du nervst mich immer noch. Was geht?
I know that day defined much of your future. Even you being here, at least in part, didn't it? We can change the course you're on, can't you see it? The past does not have to rule us. Because Zeit ist ein Zylinder.
Ich kann das nicht zurücklassen, Mutter. Es tut mir leid. Ich finde, ich fühle es nicht. Ich fühle das nicht in meinem traurigen, trauernden Herzen.
I don't know. I'm giving you a chance to find this out with me together. A second chance for both of us.
Ich glaub dir das nicht.
I don't know why I expected anything else coming from you. Even now, as I give you the opportunity to unmake your mistakes, you throw it all in my face. Yet again.
Leave me alone! Go back to the hell you came from!
Warte, ich mach noch Voices an, warte. Oder Ghost. Ich wollte neben dem Bären sitzen und jetzt ist wieder meine Mutter da.
Are you still there? Nothing. Not even a whisper. I can't stop trembling. I'm nauseated.
Wenn man so einen Job hat, sollte man das doch eigentlich auch verkraften können, finde ich. Endlich wieder Luxusklo, geil.
I'd already mentioned how the last conversation between the two of us could be different. I did that many times, but I could never picture a conclusion to any of those imaginary talks. Until today.
Boah.
Changing again. All her life she wanted me to change. I don't think this is what she had in mind. Empty once more. No trace of the passengers.
Geh doch einfach nicht aufs Klo.
Good morning, miss. I'll hazard the guess that you didn't regret joining us for another trip.
I might have something to gain here.
Was auch immer.
Of course, miss. You will get there to your destination in time. It's what we promise to all our passengers. Well, at least we can get them to the bus station.
Ich hab kein Lachen, verdammt, warte. Bisschen blöd.
The ones who make it here at content.
Danke.
Hold on, do you mean to say that some people don't reach the bus station?
I don't like to gossip, miss. In fact, I need to start preparing for the next trip or I'll be late. I don't want you to be late either, miss.
Was bitte? Ich muss ihm das Ticket geben, da muss ich drauf achten.
I'm sure we provide even better service on your next trip.
Das Ticket. Ja, ich bin wieder dabei, denke ich.
I am. You still haven't reached your destination yet, miss. Until next time.
Was ist mit dem Ticket? Mir wurde extra gesagt, ich darf es nie vergessen, es bei jeder Fahrt ihm zu geben, von selber. Ja. Aber dann nicht.
For the first time it irks me, but I cannot, I'm unable to feel something for it. I do not know it. I'm only here as a professional. I need to focus, I need to finish the job. The bus and the mirror and last night's encounter all return to my mind. No. I'm here on duty. Fulfilling a contract, nothing more.
Ja.
I am a professional. I regain my composure. Nobody notices.
Trauern. Das ist ja peinlich mit dem Handy.
I can focus with that.
Ich gehe mal besser nicht ran.
The work helps me to hide once more.
Hi. So, that's how it ends.
That's how it ends. Once I bury it, it's over.
I meant your job.
Oh. Yes, that's it.
Are you okay? You seem a little out of it.
So bad that he noticed it. God damn it.
Ich kann nicht mit den Klienten. Das ist eine professional,
I'd rather preserve some semblance of professionalism, if you don't mind.
Das sagt man so. Nee, ich tue einfach weiterhin so, als ob es mir gut gehen würde und probiere dir nicht zu zeigen, dass das eigentlich nur ein Fake ist. Okay? Sind wir uns da einig? Gut. Oh, of course. I heard about your professional stance. That is intriguing to see it in person.
Is there anything else, or
I should pay you, yes? Here.
Thanks.
Oh, before I forget, here, I wrote down an address for you.
I know this address.
Another client of yours lives there. He's a friend of mine.
I didn't expect this.
He needs your services again. Something happened out of the blue.
Now, I'd have to drop everything and hurry there.
He really wanted to have you there.
I didn't sleep at all last night.
Seems like this never ends.
Oh god, he's opening up. Can I get to this new job on time?
Ja, komm. It wasn't an easy passage for us. Too sudden. I thought that the funeral would help. Then I thought closing the casket would put an end to it. Then the burial. Then paying you. Nothing.
Immer noch tot. Ist blöd. Du musst selber bla.
It's easy to say, huh?
Geht.
I don't mean that as criticism.
Sure.
I need to think about it. Thanks for listening to me.
Actually, it was nothing.
Have a good trip.
Bye. Ich bin so medium gegruselt, muss man sagen. Seid ihr gegruselt? Ist die Hose noch trocken? Ja, denk schon.
An unplanned trip.
Vielleicht ist es psychologisch. Guck mal, die Maus ist in mir. Wow, guck mal, so ist es in meinem Kopf. Ding, 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 ding. Iku, 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 ding, ding, ding. Oh, Entschuldigung.
I don't want to go, to be honest. But the client is waiting. I can't leave him there, sitting with a dead person.
Denn ich bin die erste Ansprechperson in Sachen Tod. Immer.
Can I? I didn't even buy the ticket this time. After all, it should be arriving. Whether I wanted to or not.
I do it. Hallo?
Ah, miss, it's good to see you again.
Ich habe mir kein Ticket gekauft und ich habe das andere auch nicht zurückgegeben, obwohl man mir das gesagt hatte. Sorry.
That's not a problem. I'm sure it is among your possessions.
I don't even have to look inside the purse to feel the paper strip they are present. How do you do this?
We don't.
No, I want an answer.
Das ist ein bisschen nervig, ne? Aber ich gehe nicht ran.
Would you please take your seat? I can't start the bus until you're all seated.
Bärenmann. In the middle.
Right, we should be off shortly. What a hard seat. But to be honest, I've traveled on worse. I could get used to this. Someone sat beside me. I ignore whoever it is. I'm not in the mood for talking.
Hello? 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 Hello?
It's no use, is it? Good evening.
Ah, so you dined to talk with me.
Was?
Let me settle in. There. Good evening. I hate traveling alone, you know. That's why I like to talk during this long trip. And you look like someone who likes to talk. When you're sleeping, sitting alone at the last possible bench in the seat, I've thought, yeah, I sit right next to you and I talk to you till you react. And I love to listen. We are the perfect pair, yes?
Ja, okay, was willst du dann? Wird nicht weggehen, wir können es aufgeben.
Well, I have no idea. I'm not a very interesting person. So why don't we talk about you? For instance, this traveling alone thing isn't new to you, huh? Of course, it was a new thing once. I can see it in your face.
Serious Face mache ich. Das ist mein Serious Face.
I ask you a question. Won't you answer? You're going to leave me hanging? What are you thinking about? Is your mind going back to the day these trips became a habit? That's it. You don't really have a place to go, huh?
What do you mean?
I feel no urgency in you. I mean, sure, you want to go somewhere. Only you don't need to. It feels different. I feel there's an interesting story there. Hey. 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 Why don't you look at me? We could talk better. Is there something about my face that bothers you? Or something in my words? Hey. Hey.
Oh nein, es ist der von Haus des Döners.
Hey.
He won't stop until he listens to a damn story. He needs to hear a story.
Well then, huh?
A story, sure. Why do I travel by bus so much?
Yeah, that's right. Joy of my travels, the vanquish of my boredom. I'm all yours.
Right. That first trip happened quite a while ago. It happened after Mom's funeral. Actually, it started when we got home. It was a day for mourning, but Dad was furious.
Oh, da ist irgendwas mit Dad, das sehe ich doch.
Furious? Why at what?
At me because I cried at the funeral.
Crying at a funeral? That's to be expected, no? Is it not? Is it not? Is it not?
Yes. Only I don't usually talk about this.
Oh, that's even better.
Well, when I cry, it's not real. It's never real.
Oh, elaborate.
I wanted to cry for real.
Even being unable to do it.
Yes, yes. You understand that, don't you?
Sure. Hey, continue the story.
I never got along with my mother. We even had an argument at the deathbed. So Dad saw my tears as pure insincerity. Mockery. He was beside himself.
Wait. Your story lacks a character. At one.
But there was no one else.
Hey.
This happened. I'm not making it up.
Hey. Ed. Character.
Mein Zwillingsbruder war auch da.
I knew there was someone else present. I'm a very attentive listener. No detail escapes me. Now continue.
I tried to defend myself, but soon I was pointing fingers as well, accusing Dad of things I can't even recall anymore. He was convinced our argument had landed a final blow to my mom. Even though she was in a terminal state already, to him, I'd killed her.
I see. What about your brother? What did he do?
My brother?
He was there. He didn't just watch, did he? No. That would be way too boring. My brother?
How did it go?
Wenn ich einen Stiefbruder habe, will ich auch, dass er zu mir hält. So.
Oh, yeah, man.
He yelled. Dad confronted him. They fought. It was horrible.
Horrible, yes. That's what makes it memorable.
That was all too much. I threw the door open and walked aimlessly through the night. I think I would have been crying if I had the capacity. I didn't, of course. My mind was confused like never before, but my vision was clear. No tears to get in the way.
Our interpreter for protection is flees the scene.
Ich konnte das nicht. Ich kann das jetzt nicht.
She admits a cowardice before life challenges. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's great. It's what I expected, yeah? Anyway, go on. You went out in the middle of the night aimless. Was arrived somewhere.
Ja, Bus jetzt.
Oh, yes, go on.
I don't know when I got there. To the bus station, I was lost in thought. I bought a ticket someplace I can't remember, but far away, so the trip would be long. I did all that without even thinking. I sat alone and observed the hills rolling by for hours. I hadn't slept in weeks. My mom's situation, I just couldn't. On that bus, though, I slept like a baby. When insomnia comes knocking, well, this trick still works. Besides, every town has someone passing away. There's always a funeral that requires a bit more drama. Believe it if you will.
Right. You spoke, I heard, and I judged. It lacks conflict.
What?
You carry grievances from the story. You must blame someone. It's the rule, the weight you carry from all this. Yes, that's it. Tell me, tell me who you blame.
Ich möchte gerne die ganze Welt anklagen für diese Ungerechtigkeit. Mein Dad ist doof.
As expected, I'm not surprised. But that's fine. All stories need an end.
It's what happened.
Sure. Sure. Well. I got what I wanted. I have nothing more to ask. This little story of yours will keep me satisfied for a few more months.
Ja, ich würde auch gerne mal was wissen, aber ich nehme schon an, dass du mir nichts sagen wirst, weil du langweilig bist, oder?
My story? I don't know how long I've been here, riding this wreck of a bus for miles on end. My stories got lost on the road. Why do you think I beg for other stories? Maybe you should pay more attention to what you do with yours.
Ich dachte, es ist ein Bärenmann, aber es war einfach nur Two-Face. Die Hälfte von Two-Face.
Sigh. Finally, he's gone. This conversation made me dizzy. I need to wash my face.
Was wird wohl passieren in dieser Toilette und wenn ich rauskomme?
I hadn't thought about a day in so long, or at least I tried not to. Maybe that was my mistake. Does that guy have the same condition as me? What changed him so much? Am I really curious about it?
Geht eigentlich schon, ja.
Part of me still truly cares about other people's stories.
Hi.
Ah, good morning, miss.
Did you change the bus seats? They seem smaller.
Ah, look at that. It's starting to fit, isn't it?
Keine Ahnung.
Right, let's not raise our expectations, In any case, it seems our services soon will no longer be needed.
I still need to get to the funerals.
Unless...
Hey, answer me.
No, it's nothing. We speak then when the time is right. See you soon.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, you're late. I passed along clear instructions regarding the time.
My client needed me.
I'm your client now. I need your service. Come on, hurry.
Wait, we buried your father not that long ago. You had another death in the family?
Yes, my stepfather. He was like a second father to me, because he was my, second father, my stepfather. We don't control anything at all, do we?
Very little.
It's impossible to avoid losses such as this, I know. But 2 in a row like this, it's like a recurring nightmare. Even you, here, are a part of it. I didn't see his side of the family much. Most people here are strangers to me, and I am a stranger to them. This is an environment in which I don't control anything, but now I have an anchor amidst this maelstrom.
When did I take on such a heavy burden for myself? Was it when I began to run away from certain things? Or even before that? The tears well up in my eyes, blurring my vision. I squint, forcing them out. The sun's eyes are heavy on my back, making it harder. This wasn't the plan, to be an emotional support for strangers. To be an anchor? No. No. No.
Ich lache einfach und geh raus. Ich klau den Toten und geh weg.
Is that it? We've buried another one. Thank you for coming on such short notice. It was important to me and to him too. And I won't forget to pay you this time. I added some extra to compensate for the short notice, I insist.
Zweite Mal ist umsonst. Einfach super Angebot für Halloween.
My money? What my money specifically?
Or any of you. This isn't working. Enough. The job's done. This one's one on the house. I leave before anyone says anything else to me. I feel eyes on me like webs trying to keep me in place. No. I recognize the texture of the asphalt beneath my feet. I know the smell of oil and deep frying and rubber and people. I know the sounds of engines and pistons and rip tickets. And I know the distortion this vehicle causes to my vision.
miss. You've been standing there for a while.
Have I?
You don't have a ticket.
No ticket?
No problem, I reserved one for you. Go on inside.
There's only one place for me to sit.
Okay.
What a tight seat. It didn't look like this uncomfortable from the corridor. Oh, screw it. I've traveled in worse things. At least there's no puke on the floor this time. Ah, sleep's coming. I feel like I'm being watched.
Hey. You can't sleep here.
You can't be serious.
I've no time for jokes. We are not a hotel. You pay to travel, not to sleep. Whoever tries to disrespect the rules must answer to me. I honor my job. So no sleeping.
That's a ridiculous rule.
You cannot challenge the company's rules. There's something off here. Do you happen to be carrying something? Something that should not be here?
Ich hab keine Checkung, was du von mir willst, Junge.
You don't know? Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know? But I see it. Something is off here.
I'm not hiding anything.
Where is your ticket? Or perhaps there is something else in your pockets. I must take a closer look. Stop hiding.
Ah!
I want to see the ticket.
Keep calm. Breathe. He won't let this go. He just wants the damn ticket. Find a ticket.
Come on! I'm gonna the ticket!
Where is it? Where's my ticket? It's not inside the purse.
What do you have now?
Chili spray. Pepper spray. I never had to use this. It's even a little stuck like some old deodorant.
Not what I'm looking for.
My coat pocket?
Remove the object slowly.
And my tape recorder.
What are you recording?
Ja.
It may seem like voyeurism.
Was für ein Wort? Dann schreib es doch nicht, wenn du es nicht mal weißt, wie man Voyeurismus schreibt, Alter.
To see the type of story told about the dead. What stays in people's minds, what they choose to share on the last days they're in the deceased company, and what they choose to keep for themselves. When was the last time I put batteries in this thing?
Inoffensive. Put it away.
Ah, I found it. A ticket. Wait. There's something else here. What is this? It pulls us to the rhythm of my heart.
I haven't got the whole trip. Did you find it? You're the only one who hasn't handed over the ticket.
Ich gebe nicht meine Seele, ich gebe nur das Ticket her. Alles klar dann?
Here.
Finally. Have a good trip.
Das war intens.
I need to wash my face.
Und noch ein paar andere Sachen. Klo ist Beste beim Spiel, muss ich sagen. Schönes Klo. Ist ein schönes Busklo. Auch diese kleinen Zeichnungen hier, die finde ich gut.
That conductor won't torment me anymore. I thought this would be the end of the line, but this face, it's stuck. I still the same. I can't wait for things to fix themselves. I must act. Must do this with my own hands.
Ja, ich zieh mir Gesicht ab. Warte. Warte, vielleicht kann ich das so cool nachmachen gleich.
Here goes.
Okay, ist immer noch das gleiche doofe Gesicht.
It's like I'm scraping the inside of my own skull.
Geht. Dachte, ich bin jetzt irgendwie anders oder mein Gesicht ist irgendwie so quergestellt, aber es ist einfach nur Sönke-Gesicht, scheiße.
Should I do it again?
Pull again. So.
Ah! It's like dreaming, but in reality. Dreaming that my teeth are falling out. It's the same feeling of something loose, something wrong, of unmaking.
Ich zieh mir nochmal das Gesicht ab, na klar. Wenn man die Chance hat auf ein besseres Gesicht, wenn man das andere abreißt, dann sollte man es immer wieder versuchen. Look in the mirror. Bam, das ist ein Gesicht mit der Träne. Das ist direkt Street Cred, Alter. Alle denken, ich bin im Gefängnis, ich habe wen umgebracht oder so.
How long has it been since I last saw this face? I couldn't even remember it anymore. I'm not even sure this is what it looked like before. Whatever. Whatevs, man. This is it. I've postponed things for long enough.
Miss, is that really you?
Das erste Mal. Ah, like a butterfly.
In that case, nice to meet you. Unfortunately, this first meeting is also a goodbye. I don't think we see each other again so soon.
Ich sag ihm, ich fühle das auch. Jetzt fühle ich ihn.
Not everyone realizes it when their journeys are coming to an end. A lot spend so long here that they no longer remember where they're going.
I think I met some of them.
Sincerely, I don't complain. It's good to have a full bus. It's what makes me content.
I see.
Not having any more work. With that comes the fear of obsolescence. A paradox, yes. One I haven't faced in a while. Wait, before you go.
Huh?
There's a matter we should settle, miss.
Scared the shit out of me.
This line of work can change people. That you were frightened is understandable, miss. I sincerely apologize on behalf of the company. Still, I have a matter to settle with you, miss. Due to this whole mess, the ticket wasn't delivered.
You want me to give you the ticket?
I am asking that you deliver over me what you didn't give to the conductor. You must understand that the two of you have put me in a complicated situation. My job isn't collecting the tickets, that's what the conductor does. But I'll take one for the team.
Hä? Ich habe ihm das doch gegeben, oder nicht? Will er jetzt meine Seele haben, oder was? I don't get it. Hier will ich nicht. Eigengrau, blöder Name.
I've got a ticket right here, but I also have my soul. There's also this thing.
I'm so sorry, but this time I'm the one in a hurry, miss.
Nimm das Ticket, was weiß ich.
Here it is.
Thank you very much. When we see each other again, we'll know where we are at, huh? The bus will keep going where it needs to go. I don't choose its destinations. You choose, and you don't always realize it. Ah, the old call.
Jetzt gehe ich ran, komm. Ich traue mich. Wer ist es? Wer wird es sein? Mein Stiefbruder.
Hello? Hello? Yes, it's me. Ah. I expected as much. I reached the bus station. Yes, I know where it is. No, I'm going on foot. I need to stretch my legs. There's something heavy in my pocket. Ah.
The money.
An old friend begging for attention. The funeral records, whispered words, candid recordings. These don't mean anything to me anymore. So this is it, huh? Here I am. It's been a long time, Dad.
Gustavo, finally. I'm dying. I called you 100 times. I've been trying forever to contact you. Who else would I be? Did I change that much? You changed too, a lot. I always thought we'd go through this together. I mean, we already knew this, right? That this could happen. I thought you'd come when the time arrived. Boah, mach noch lauter, Alter. Ich konnte nicht eher kommen. And you think I could? But I managed to. Look, forget it. I'm tired, Candelaria. You know, ever since I got here, I couldn't stop thinking about that day. The day I didn't feel like it would have such an impact at the time, did it? But it destroyed us. I keep thinking about what I did, about the choice I made. Dad didn't talk to me after that either. But I tried, you know. I went home many times. In his eyes, we betrayed him in an unforgivable way.
All of this could have been avoided.
We don't get to decide other people's feelings, do we? He even let me in once, but he didn't speak to me, he just watched TV. So I stopped going. That tore me up from the inside. Until I ran into him again.
He went looking for you to talk?
That's what I thought. We went out for a couple of beers.
Dad, seriously?
Seriously. So I stopped by his house another day and he wouldn't let me in. He didn't remember going to the bar.
How's that?
It wasn't him at a bar. The dad who went out with me was another guy. He'd lost his son in a car accident, lived alone. The son looked very much like me, so we established this routine of sorts. We'd have barbecues. On Sundays he would invite me over. It kept going until I got there one day. There was another family living in his house. I'd never heard of the guy. That was the same day Dad was admitted to the hospital. I haven't slept since then. All of this haunts me. Ja, strange curse, Gustavo. A curse we cast upon ourselves. You still blame him for everything, even now? Well, we need to address the present situation. God, it's hard to say this. There's nothing more that can be done. I can't keep him here, and I know you can't either. We're turning the machines off, Candelaria. I think it's for the best. I know I prefer it, but I feel lost. I couldn't do this by myself. I'm a mess. Candelaria?
Sorry, I totally spaced out, sorry.
I need to settle this today. The other day, while I was here, while trying to call you. In fact, I could swear I heard.
What, Mom's voice?
Yeah. How did you know?
I'd rather not talk about it. Come on, we can't postpone this any longer.
Vielleicht könnte man ihm auch mal sagen, was bei mir passiert ist. Go ahead, say your goodbyes. I'm going to go wash my face or something. We can give the order together when you're ready.
Darf man nicht mal selber die Maschinen abstellen? Muss man da jemandem Bescheid sagen?
Dad, it's been a while. This isn't how I pictured our goodbye. At least you can't chase me off this time, not even if you wanted to. Recently I met someone, I don't know, trying to pass itself off as mom. I think some people would gladly buy into an opportunity like that. We both know I'm not one of those people, right? I've seen many of my clients in the situation we are now, or something very close to it, and now my time has come.
Werde ich jetzt weinen können? Ich probier's. Komm, Leute. Jetzt ist der Moment. Das ist einfach das Ende jetzt, oder was? Wow. Story, der Award-winning Autor Tiago Rech. Lirio Ninochka. Ich muss sagen, das fand ich sehr gut. Die Grafik, die Illustrationen waren super. Beste. UI-Design, ja, kann man machen. War nicht so viel UI. Matthäus Renk Nunes, auch gut. Additional Programming fand ich in Ordnung. Englisch, ja, Tiago. Ging. Christopher Carsten Smith war auch Medium besser. Ja. Koreanisch kann ich jetzt nichts sagen. Ungarisch weiß ich auch nicht. Russisch, bla. Jo. Okay. Super special thanks. Was sind denn Light Senses? Return. War's das jetzt? Wow. Was für ein krasses Ende. Leute, ich muss eigentlich auch fast weinen. Also, ich muss sagen, das Setting war ganz interessant. Auch das mit dem Bus und diesen weirden Charakteren, das wurde aber gar nicht ausgenutzt. Ich habe irgendwie überhaupt nichts über mich erfahren oder was das für eine komische Sache ist, außer, oh, ich bin in so einem Limbo der Entscheidung und muss irgendwie gucken, was früher war und jetzt und muss meinen Frieden damit finden und gucken. Aber wow, also ich fand ganz geil, der Bus sah gut aus, die Toilette war sehr schön. Die Atmosphäre war manchmal auch da, aber es war irgendwie auch ein bisschen wenig Ambience und ich fand, wir waren komplett blass als Protagonistin irgendwie und die anderen Leute waren auch ziemlich lame. Thema war nicht leichter, über sowas machen, deswegen schon mal trotzdem Props dafür und ich fand es auch ein bisschen traurig und regt vielleicht ein bisschen zum Nachdenken an, aber es war nicht gruselig. Ich habe nicht zweimal mir in die Hose gepinkelt. Und das sollte man, finde ich, beim Halloween-Spiel machen. Ich hab aber, Leute, ihr wisst das, weil ich habe ja schon die ganze Zeit irgendwie Bedenken hier mit diesen Games. Ich hab noch eins in petto. Guckt mal, nachher kommt eventuell noch eine kleine Überraschung raus. Und es ist zwar auch ultra uralte Grafik, aber vielleicht ist es ein bisschen mehr scary als das. Ich hoffe, ihr wart trotzdem ein bisschen gegruselt, vielleicht auch nur von der Translation oder von meinen blöden Sprüchen oder wie ich mich lustig mache über das Leid der anderen Leute im Bus und an den Beerdigungen. Aber ja, ihr kennt das ja. Und ich mache jetzt noch mal hier ein bisschen creepmäßige Sachen an, damit ich rausgehen kann. Komm, ich mache mehrere Sachen gleichzeitig. Komm, ich mache alles an. Boah, Halleluja. Liebe Leute, ich hoffe, ihr habt euch nicht zu doll erschrocken. Wenn ihr noch da seid, lasst ein Like da, lasst ein Abo da. Das würde mich sehr, sehr freuen und nicht gruseln. Nachher kommt noch ein weiteres Halloween-Spiel. Und wenn ihr mal was richtig Gruseliges wisst, was ich spielen soll, schreibt einen Kommentar dazu. Dann mache ich das mal. Also ich kenne mich nicht so aus mit Horrorspielen. Das war hier eher so ein bisschen Psychological Horror. Aber vielleicht wäre auch mal ein paar Jumpscares oder was richtig Ekliges gut, oder? Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal und haut rein. Schönes Halloween. Guck mal, ich mach dieses Symbol hier. Kann man nur nicht sehen gerade richtig. Aber es ist da. Und das wisst ihr. Ciao!
Sonst